Hello, my name is Corine Rijngoud and I'm a design team member from Studio Lights, and today I will going to show you the new grunge collection. Well, as always, not on the right spot. As always, we have some smaller stamps, a script background and a splash background. There is a vintage butterfly collection, also stamps, and the vintage roses collection. I love the script and the butterflies, the roses. Well, and there are two sets of stamps and cutting dies. They fit each other. The tag and the tickets and the labels and with the stamps. Two sets of masks, vintage roses and leaf backgrounds. Then we have a slimline label, a cutting die, 100 by 200 millimeter. And this one is new, a tag envelope folder. Yes, everything is new, of course. So you can make your own envelope. On the back you can see how it works. You can make a normal envelope, so small cards can fit inside, but you can also use the pockets and make your own, well, example, your own envelope and put some tags in it, for example. Then there is a die cut paper pad with lots of elements and text. And there is a designer paper pad. In the back you can find some black and some craft paper. As you can see, I have already cut out some pieces of paper so I can make a card or a tag, I mean. And then we have, and that's new, some stickers, and these are the butterflies. These butterflies are in this roll, and I thought it was 5 meters of stickers. They're transparent. And well, I can open this one because I'm going to use this one. And I think, yes, there is something behind. As you can see, look how lovely it is. So maybe I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use them on the card. Well, let's make a lovely tag. I used the black paper from the backgrounds of the designer paper pads, and I'm going to use a dark brown for the edges. I thought black first, I thought I make them black, but that's a little bit too much. I think that's too hard. There are a lot of black elements later on my card, so not everything needs to be black. And this makes it a vintage style. It's really dark color. And what have I make extra from? Yes, it's all ribbons. I don't know, but it's a structure. You can buy it like this. And I thought it would be lovely to use a small piece of it. So I cut out the tag and yes, how I don't scratch it, no. Well, sorry, I don't know all the right words for it. But look at it. This one is coming over there. What do I want to do first? There's a little bit of extra stamping, I thought. And well, we have already script. Maybe I can put some extra butterflies on it. There's a lot of script and some dots, I think. Would that be nice? Not too much, a little bit. I think I'm going to use the dark brown, so it's not so hard. And at first I'm always doing it on a spot. I know there is coming something. So when I don't like it, when it's too much, I put it not over there. Oh well. I think it's not the way I want to do it. No, it's too... And this is not the right ink for that. So let's give it a try with another one. Let's use the argivals. That's better, I think. This ink is too wet, so let's clean it first, because otherwise I have too much. And there are coming some things. You don't see that anymore, so it's not bad. It's not a terrible thing. Well, I only want some small spots, and of course I'm going to try it. Well, is this upside down? Yes, it is. Well, that's better. You can see it better, and it's better on so I think that's enough. It looks dirty now, but it isn't. Where is my cleaning? You must clean every time your stamps before, because otherwise, well, later I'm using another stamp, but that's later, because first I want to put some cutting dies, and I'm not sure anymore how it was meant to be. So we have to look. Oh yes, I want some extra on this label. And maybe on this label I can use some text with these circles, the post stamps, I think they are. So let's see if we can get this on the card. What was the meaning? Did I put it over this way and then, or it's a little bit think. I think I'm going to put this over there like that. Yes, so that's the meaning. That's I don't want it to have it upside down, you know. So let's put it like this. Yay! This is enough. Well, I think my script is now upside down. Well, I don't mind. It doesn't matter. You don't see that a lot. Or am I going? No, you don't. You can't see them. The other. Well, let's make it this way. Okay. Clean it a little bit, dry it a little bit, because otherwise everything is going to be wet. First I'm going to glue this one on top. And I think I can glue everything on the black one. black bottom. But first I have to do it like this. Oh no. Why is my dog barking? I think he's seeing something. Are coming a lot of people by the house, and well, she don't like that. I can't help it. Well, but first I'm going to think how I'm put this one. Do I a little bit lower and a little bit more like, oh no, that's too much. That's too much. Yes, I think this is all right. Yes. Well, this must be the best way, so don't worry. Yeah. Oh, hear the noise of the glue. And the post stamp, well, this one can come over here, I think. Maybe a little bit more like that, or at the edge. Well, first glue it on the black. Yes, let's do that. Then in the meantime, I can think how I can put everything on the right place. Sometimes you think in your mind that's the right spot, and then you're busy and you think, well, no, it's not the right spot. I have to put it on another place. Look, this one is great. I thought, well, you can use the craft color with this. I thought now the color is popping out of the black. That was for me the best way. Well, I think, yes. This is not so nice now. Can I make that? No, I put them over. Maybe I can put them. No, not upside down. No. Yes, I'm going to use some foam tapes from Studio Light, and I think, because I have to give it a little bit higher on this side. And let's use the scissor from Studio Light. It cuts easy, the foam tape. Okay, well, and there's another tool also from Studio Light, and you need this tool. It's so easy to peel off your foam. Well, let's do it. I think over here. Yes. Oh, I need some glue over this side. Of course. Almost forgot it. Well, a little bit like that. Yes, I think that's nice. And then I'm going to put this one over here. Well, that's not so well. What can I use? Can I use some stickers over here? I think so. Yeah. I have the gears, and I love these gears. Well, let's give them the spots a little bit over there. Yeah. But it's too bad I'm losing some, so I think I'm going to put them over there. And this one I'm going to use. It's a little bit shiny. And now it's not so nice, not so bad at all. Well, and I think I'm going to put this one over here, so I can Yes. Great. Now I can put this one over there. And I need some foam. I think a little bit thicker. And I think I need this one. I hope you like the grunge like I do. Well, I could put him over there like this. No. No. Put it over there like this. I'm going to lay it down. Maybe he doesn't make so much noise later. Yay! I like this. What do I need more? I need some stuff, and I have some stuff, yes, over here. I have got it out, a lot of fun stuff at all. And some die cuts, the paper elements, and these. I love these. And I thought it would be nice. Give it a little bit of extra. How do I set up the books? I think the books need to put over there. Yes, like that. Oh, I love this girl. Oh, not a girl anymore. I think it's a lady. No, it's a girl. She's not so old. She's reading a book and she's sitting. So I thought it would be nice. I let her sit on the books so she can read and read and read as much as you want, like that. Then I have cut it out some flowers. I fussy gutted the small cream edges. You don't need to do that because you can also use, like I do, some color on it. Well, look, I love it. Maybe a little bit more like that. And I have a butterfly. Well, oh yes, I thought it would be nice to put from behind the books but then I have to do first. You don't see much of the spots I made, but I like it like that. It's not the meaning. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, you know. So I can put the lady over there. Yes. But I thought it would be nice to put a flower from behind her. And I have a flower like this. No, I didn't want this flower. I wanted the darker one. I love this one. And you see how easy it is. And give your card or whatever you make, your creation, a bit of extra dimension, I think. Because I'm using here flowers, I thought it would be nice to give her at the back where she's sitting. There's coming a flower from behind. Well, I think it would be nice. A little bit lower maybe. Yes, let's put some flowers over here. Now you can also see the spots. And look how lovely it is and easy to use. Yes, I think it has to be done like this. Make it a little bit, fold it a little bit and give it some extra dimension. Well, I think I need my hot glue. I love to use my hot glue. but foam tape is also great to use. So you need some extra dimension, otherwise it's too flatten, flat. Well, I hope you know what I mean. So I thought this one at the right sides, and I think the book stands like this okay for me. Yes, you could tell. Maybe they are now upside down, but I don't mind. And a little bit of extra foam on this one. And I think that would be enough to put a little. No, I think. No, I'm going to use the same at the top. Oh no, I forgot something, and that's what I really need using later. Well, the small dots. Oh, no, a little bit to this side, like that. Well, that's okay. You see, it's coming a little bit higher, so you have some extra dimension. She's sitting over here. Yes, I love that. And she only needs some extra foam on her head. A really small piece. And a little bit on the back of her. Over here. That must be enough, I think. Yeah. Oh. And I need some glue, I think. Maybe it's too much. So, put a little bit away. Maybe I can better use my tweezer. So, look at that. She's sitting on the books. And there we have some leaves. I'm not sure well, I think I'm going to put this one from behind her. Yes, she's leaning on the flowers. Otherwise you can't see her foot anymore. No. This is the right spot. I hope he is working already. And he is. So lift up her feet and a little bit, well, it's a little bit over the edge. This is really a small thing. It looks like coral. I thought it would be nice to put that over there. So we'll do that. And lift this a little bit. So, like that. I thought I had yes, I had a butterfly. And you can make it a little bit like that. And the butterfly is coming. Oh, he's coming through the flower, you see? Yes, great. So you have to use your fantasy when you make cards. She's reading a book and the butterfly is coming to look, but then he sees the flower and he wants that. Well, what do I have more? I have some extras and I forgot to use, and that's not so good for me. I forgot to use the tacky tape. Normally I'm using the tacky tape to glue this, and actually I had to made it first. Well, let's make this one over here. Yes, that's a great spot, I think. I have some, I wanted to cut this one over here, coming from over there, maybe a little bit higher. So this is a great spot of this one. So let's give it a little bit of glue and then wipe the most off with my fingers. So you want not glue everything everywhere, but now it works for me. So look at it. It's a little bit of extra. It's not so empty now. It's not so brown, only brown. And then what I'm going to use now, what I thought the butterfly is nicer with some, where is it? I thought I had some wax over here. Yes, a little bit of vintage wax. Not much, I needed a little bit on the wings of the flower. So now he's not so black anymore. He's more vintage style. And he's coming over there. Maybe some higher. Yes, I think he can fly over here. Shall we put him there? So, and I have more of these, but 3, I think that's too much. Maybe a little piece over there. Yes. Not so much. I don't like that. Normally you put something in 3. It's better for your mind, they say, but well, I think for my mind now it's better 2. So I do it my way. And I have to cut off some pieces. This is great by doing that. And this one has to be shorter, and this one is also too large. So I think this is okay. Give it some glue and glue it where I want it. And then we are making some, I have to go stamp. Make some stamps. Look at this, how great it is. Well, maybe I cut off later. It's too big. What's on my scissors? You see, this is too much. And now it's okay. Great. You can put this on another thing you make. Let's do some stamping on this one. Whoa, I have not enough space for all my things I want to do. Well, where is it? She's reading her book and she had a lot of daydreams. I love this text. So I'm going to try to put it over here. Does this fit? Well, it's really, really big, but it must fit. And I think this number I am going to use on the smaller one. So we have to use the Studio Lights acrylic tool, and this is my number. Well, it's going to be like that, so I think I'm going to stamp it this way. Let's put this a little bit aside. Well, this is okay. Okay. And now I'm going to daydreams. And sorry for the noise. I hope I put it on the right spots. We have to do it with this. It's okay. And then we have some rope. And where is my black rope from Studio Lights? I have a lot, but where is the black one? Oh, that's almost done. But I have a little bit. And I think I'm going to need it all. Not sure. No, not all. First I'm going to try to make it a little bit the way I want. Not all the squares in it. So this must be enough. I think, yes. I need another scissor. I can't use my scissor. Where is my scissor? It's gone. Yes. Well, then I'm going to try with this one. I have a scissor for rope and ribbon, but he's gone. I don't know where he is. So we are going to use this one. It's also good. Make it a little bit like that. So I love to have some angles in it, but I want the angles my way and not his way. And I try to do that with my nails, and it works. So it's a little bit different. I have a small, I thought it would be nice, this one on top. Yes, I'm going to do that. Where is my glue? Over here. That's a little bit too much. And then straight on top I'm going to need my my reinforcer. And where is my reinforcer? There they are. Yes. Well, this needs to be a little bit to the back, so like that. Great. And normally I forgot everything to cut out with the tacky tape, so I have to use the tacky glue. It works also. Tacky tape is a little bit, then you work a little bit cleaner. Well, we are going to put this one over here, I think. Maybe, shall we do it higher or lower? Love the butterfly. I think a little bit lower. I forgot an extra dimension on the back. But I am, well, almost in time. Almost. Because it's not so easy peasy to do, but it works. So straight around. So let's put it over here. I think this is a great spot. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's glue it. You can't see almost, but a little bit. The circles. the post stamps, what I call them. And maybe I can put this one over here like that. No, like this. Yes. I think I cut off the pieces. I think they are too big. Maybe I have a black. No, I don't have. I thought maybe some rhinestone or, well, I always forgot the words and the pearls. I thought I had some black pearls for over this one, but no, not such a big one. I don't have. But I think this is enough. It doesn't need to have so much and not so many. So one a little bit longer than the other one. And then some splatters, I think. And you can use some, well, you can use some extra, oh, I'm not, please don't. Well, I'm looking for the other one later. Oh, there he is. I can better put him on the acrylic block. I think some splashes with the black marker. Where is he? No, this is not the black one. Is he over here? Yes. Not too much, but a little bit. And I don't want them on the back of my girl or on top of her head. So I take a little piece of, so she don't have one. She have no spots on her. Normally I don't want so many black spots, but and absolutely not on faces, because I don't like that. When you want small spots, you have to do it slowly and not too hard. Well, I think this is a really, really nice grungy card or tag. She has some daydreams. I hope you like the collection and I hope you like my card, and I see you on the next video. Bye bye.